Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. This is game 3 of GM5. We got Park Legends going up against Lions Perception. Lions Perception has started the GM5 tenure or GM5 career 0-3, unfortunately, looking to get their first win of the season. Park Legends winning a nail biter last season, or last week, I apologize. There goes the buzzer. Park Legends winning a nail biter last week against Dream Chasers. They were able to pull through, winning that game by 2, if I'm not mistaken. Park Legends comes into week 3, 2-1. I hear there's going to be some roster updates here for Christian Sari. He's going to be starting for Park Legends, according to what I hear. Now, we'll see if that was just speculation or if they're actually going to go ahead and do that. I think I'd go that route. I'd consider putting Ish at the 1 and putting Christian at the 2. Although Ish has not been very favorable offensively, he does play very good defense. I'll give him credit for that at the very least.
Wait, he does what? Sorry.
Play very good defense. He's hasn't been very favorable offensively, so that's something that he's definitely going to have to improve on. But I like the roster I was told was going to be here, but looking at the bench, doesn't appear like that is going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I think they got enough on there right now. You got Alton. Alton can play, from the 2 to the 4 at times. So I'm not saying the whole game, but he can cover it. I'm guessing some of their players are late, but I do get what you're saying, man. They got a sum of their parts right now, and I don't know if that's enough today with all these new additions the Lions have been making over the week. I mean, you still got Dom Douglas, though, right?
Dom has not been Dom, so I'm not entirely sure if that's what I'm leaning on or what they should be leaning on. Listen, plain and simple, get the ball to Christian. He's been your guy. He's the leading scorer of the team. He's a top 5 scorer in the league. Feed him, see what you can get out of him as a starter. See what you can get out of him as a leading man. Lions Perception has improved roster. Mm-hmm. I guess I can't say it's improved because I actually haven't seen them play. They have a revamped roster.
There we go.
Whether it is improved or worse is yet to be determined.
To me, it looks improved. I see some players there.
I will never again be fooled by a player's appearance ever again. I've been watching basketball for years, and I've seen plenty of basketball players who have the physique, who have the swag, the vibes. You know what I mean? Then you look at them and you think, oh, he could probably hoop. He looks like
man, the eye test.
Dunking in the warm-ups. All their threes.
Next
thing you know, they score 2 points, shoot 2 for 17.
Well, no Pringle. That's I don't know about that one right there, but we got no Pringle in the starting lineup.
I like it.
You like it?
I like it a lot.
Man.
I like it a lot. Listen, everybody's been talking about it, and I'm starting to buy in. I like to see them give Jonathan more looks. I don't believe Jonathan is going to be, some go-to guy, but he could be a piece to get you quality possessions. You know what I mean? And I feel like he's not fed enough. We'll see what it looks like with this number 22, who was not on the roster reports that I received. So I'm not familiar with him, not familiar with his game. But Steve Stacko is here wearing number 35 with a huge afro.
Man, why did I think it was 22? But 35 does look. I mean, I was watching him warm ups. He's pretty athletic.
He's extremely athletic.
He was doing layups and his fingertips were grazing the rim. So, we'll see what we have. We have right now.
He's an athletic ass mother lover right there.
So you got a background on him, Nas? Because I know sometimes you're like a Pokemon trainer. You got a background on every Pokemon. What do you know about him?
Somebody new jumping in here for the Lions, so they got some more bench depth. Jarrell stepped in. For those of you who are not aware, he made it clear on the Facebook chats that his name is not pronounced Jeriel, even though it's spelled that way. But he goes by Jarrell. Well, I guess he doesn't go by. His mother named him Jarrell. And that is how you spell it. But I saw him walk in, so it looks like the Lions got some extra bench depth there. Steve Stacko plays for the Polk County Royals in the ABA. Very athletic player, very intense defensively. Capable of knocking down jumpers as well. I don't know if I describe him as a shooter, but definitely capable of knocking down some jumpers.
Yeah.
I don't know I don't think I could compare him to anybody in the GM5 off
What
the top of
about
my head.
22? 22 also. He's a new face.
I never heard of him.
Okay.
Never seen him. Face is familiar for some reason, but he could just have one of those faces.
I love Nas.
That's
Because
the
he's
thing. People
being
say
dead
that.
ass. Yeah, he's being dead ass.
No, yeah, people say that.
Oh,
I'm actually surprised why Steve didn't tip it up.
yeah, he got up pretty high though. I'm not gonna lie. So we rolling now. We're rolling. Tip off.
I'm not sure if that was intentional, but they started the game in a full court press. I'm not sure if that was intentional. I don't think it was. It doesn't look like it was intentional. I think it was just intensity in the moment. But we'll see. I'd like to see the next possession. I'd be curious.
Okay. Good rebound. Then we got Jonathan starting as well, which is a good pickup for them. He's always been a good shooter in the Ox League, I think. He's a pretty decent shooter. But we're starting the game off with Lions, how they usually start off with a lot of miscommunication on offense, like usual. And it's not anything against them. Like I said, it's hard to build that continuity when you don't have a solid core. So we're going to see a lot of this from teams who haven't played with each other before.
The Park Legends started the game in full court press, and that is intentional. That definitely looks intentional. It is planned out. Curious to see the first defensive play by the. Yep, there you go.
Oh,
it was
yeah,
not
we're back.
intentional.
Yeah, we're back. We're back.
Oh, oops, I forgot.
Score.
Score, man.
You're good. You're good.
I apologize, y'all. The score is currently 2-2. 8 minutes and 40 seconds left here.
Yeah. Park Legends. Suko starting with Dom. Maybe they can reminisce and get some of that offense that they used to have before. So we're going to see what's going on that end. I think Sean and Suko have something special when it comes to their way they run their offense and how they can just look each other off for certain passes and things like that. Do you add someone like Christian Sorry, in there who can also shoot the ball? I think this is going to be a good little makeup with them. Alton's a glue guy. If anybody knows Alton, he's going to do anything that the team can't do. So we're going to see what happens with Park Legends here. But like I said, that offense between Dom and Sukup, I mean, Sukup could easily get 10 assists off just full court passes to Dom. Easily. And I think he's a little bit more mobile than Bird on defense. I mean, that's just what I've noticed with him.
Oh, not entirely sure if I'd agree. But I'm not super familiar with Jay Bird. I'm just basing it off of what I've heard from him or about him. But Lions need to figure something out, man. It's getting to a point where, you know, it gets frustrating to watch. The turnovers are just too much.
Yeah.
Now, I will say Park Legends is starting the game in a full court press. That probably was a surprise factor for them.
These players have played with each other all through week as well, or 4 weeks now. So they've had some type of, you know.
I mean, there's only 2 of them, though. It's just Josias and Jonathan.
Josias,
this
Jonathan.
guy just got here last week, and then Steve and the new guy are first day.
Well, I'm saying within how long Park Legends had their nucleus.
Oh, I thought you meant Lions.
No.
I thought you meant that Lions have played together, so they should be able to get it together by now.
Hell no. They got a lot of growing to do, and not in a bad way. But they can do it, man. They can do it. I mean, they can do it. There's a lot of 0-2 teams out there now, so 0-3, I guess. So they could get it done, man.
No, there isn't.
City Ballers haven't won, and they still have to play.
0-2.
Yeah, they're 0-2.
Oh, you said a lot. Like, there's multiple.
That's
the only other team.
There's a couple other teams that are undefeated or defeated solely. I apologize.
Oh, Gene Chasers hasn't won. I did forget about them.
Yeah, so it's not like it's over for them. They can make a run. They can still make a run.
I mean, at the end of the day, I hate to be negative, but the difference is those teams have shown the capability of winning a game. I have to say the Lions just have not. The Lions have not shown that they are capable of winning a game.
Yeah. I could agree with you on that. Ooh, it's a great block. It's a great block by 22.
What I will say up to this point, I think the Lions have the ability to be a better defensive team already. It's that offense is just too many turnovers. That's an air ball right there. That didn't even hit the rim.
Oh, that's a good shot for Henry. Oh, you got to take those. Okay. That's
a good shot.
Good shot, man. Like I said, Park Legends don't have a groove either. They're just getting a lot of turnovers with no intentions behind those turnovers right now because there's not a lot of points to make up for the amount of turnovers they have.
This isn't a fully rostered Park Legends by any means. Money tournament going on in the city, so a lot of those players are probably over there.
Oh, I did not know that. That's awesome.
Yeah, every player that's missing today is because they're at the money tournament.
Understood.
Rod will also not be in attendance today. That's why Mello and Keith are not in attendance. They're participating in that tournament. Surprisingly, Dom is not. Dom is typically a money tournament guy.
Wow.
That's probably why Shane is not here. Team Win is probably participating in that money tournament. For those of you who are not familiar, that is Shane's team in most leagues. Team Win. That's what he calls them. Josh Shane, for those of you who are not familiar with what we're talking about.
Shane doesn't come off to be the most cockiest dude, but everything he names or says seems a little cocky.
Yeah, well, if you, I don't even know how to put this into words. If you had to, in fact, I'll ask you the question and you give me the answer. If you had to guess, not from GM5, but just in general, right? Because all these guys, they play in tournaments, they play in leagues. If you had to guess the three most winningness, whatever the word is, the three guys who win the most around this city, who would you guess those three guys are?
Well, I remember last year you brought this up.
Just guess. Don't use my knowledge or my information. If you had to guess before you found anything out, just watching these players play, who would you guess are the guys who just win a lot in the city?
I would say Rod's up there.
Rod, okay.
Seems like Mello for sure.
Mello, okay.
Would that Magic third one, taking a wild guess, would be Shane? Who would you say?
Oh, my bad, ladies and gentlemen. I did not update the score. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I'm adding threes, but that's not exactly what happened for every possession. But we'll be back after this short break. I'm going to ask the question again for those of you who may have missed it. I apologize. I had to do the score, and that distracted me. But we'll finish that conversation in a couple seconds. Subscribe. I'm going to do it. All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for not updating the score. The score is 15-10. I got roped into that conversation, and apparently a lot of points were scored in the middle of that short, tiny conversation. I didn't even notice that happened, but I'll try to pay more attention. But yeah, Bello is probably one of the players on that list. Obviously, this is my personal opinion. At the end of the day. Hey, man.
You gotta get me a media pass, bro. I'm trying to save you.
Oh, I got you, man. I got you. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back again. Sorry, I got distracted. But yeah, Melo probably is on that list. We were talking about which players are most likely some of the most winningest players in the area of Central Florida, not just GM5 specifically, but just in general. And yeah, Romelo Bates is definitely on that list. I would say this is an opinionated list. This is not a fact. Obviously, I don't know everybody's winning percentage, but Melo definitely wins almost everywhere he goes. Rod wins a lot. I don't know if I'd put Rod on my list.
I think he's more of an ISO guy, right? He does a lot of those one-on-one tournaments and stuff like that, Rod?
No, he plays in everything. He's everywhere. He wins a lot, though. I just don't know. Yeah, that's travel. I just don't know if I'd put him on the list, per se.
Okay.
It's possible. Whoever's watching and listening, hit me up in the comment section and let me know if I'm wrong. But if I had to tell you who I think the most winningest players are, it's going to be Josh Shane in my list and Patrick Triolo. Those guys have won almost every league they've ever participated in at least twice. Maybe I could probably say at least 3 times every league. You know what I mean? They win tournaments all the time. They win all that kind of stuff. Now Patrick sometimes has his own core.
Yeah.
Was that a 3? No, it wasn't. Patrick sometimes has his own core. I think they're called chosen ones. But for the most part, he tends to be added to other cores, like the game time cores, the team win cores, etc., etc.
Okay.
That was a 3. So yeah, you'd be surprised. That's what we talked about, Josh Shane. The conversation lasted longer than it needed to because there was a timeout. I was distracted by people talking to me. This conversation was not meant to last this long, but everything happened to make me have to start over and over again. But yeah, that's who I would say are my three.
Fun facts.
I think if somebody had the ability, it's impossible to do that. But if somebody had the ability to actually track their winning percentage, they may not be top 3 guaranteed, but they
Winningest players, definitely winningest players. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, especially Josh. Josh, I mean, his core of players is usually team win. And I mean, yeah.
Who's that core? I mean,
that's a good question. I'll do my research. We'll talk about it in the pod.
say less. Say less.
I want to say Dom is typically in that core. That's an intentional foul.
That's a good foul.
That's an intentional foul. It's not a good foul.
Why don't you think it's a good foul? It stops the break.
They get free throws and the ball.
Oh.
That's an intentional foul.
NBA rules on that?
No, that's high school rules. That's intentional foul.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. The NBA just incorporated that. They call it what is it called? The
transitional foul.
Take foul. Yeah, they call it the take foul. Yeah, in high school it's an intentional foul, and it's the same rule. It's you cannot foul somebody in transition when there's nobody ahead. I don't think that's a take foul though. That's what they used to call the when there's nobody in front of you. That was a rule that exists. Clear path. That's a clear path. That's a clear path.
Yep, that's the rule.
Which is different. A take foul is fouling in transition without going for the ball. Going for the ball.
Okay.
Clear path foul is fouling somebody when there are no teammates on your side back on defense. But that's a break, ladies and gentlemen. 26-12. Actually, that's the end of the first quarter. We'll be right back at the second quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. The score is actually 26. Let me go ahead and correct that. Not sure. Oh, the free throw. I didn't count the free throw that was made there at the end. 26-12. They were supposed to get the ball back, but because the clock winded down, it didn't matter anyway.
Oh. Christian with the shot. That's your boy right there. That is your boy.
Listen, I'm trying to tell everybody, this best shooter race is week to week.
Yeah, it is.
All it takes
is
one. As soon as Luke or Tommy have a bad shooting day, I'm giving it to Christian instantly.
Got to.
Instantly. I believe this best shooter race right now is week to week. It's all about who's going to shoot bad first.
And don't let you have a bye week, because once you have a bye week, we start to forget about you. And that's the crazy part, because there's that many shooters in this league. I gotta sign behind Nas.
And people don't know Christian, so they're gonna always favor Luke. But there's nothing you could convince me or say to convince me that Christian cannot shoot at the same caliber as Luke Thorpe. I don't believe that.
And what's crazy is I think he might do it just off the dribble. I think he does it in different ways than Luke as well. I think Luke is strictly like on ball, like off a pass. I think Christian can do it off the dribble. I think Christian can do it off a screen, and he can do it standstill. That's what makes him a little different, man. That's what makes him a little different from Luke. He definitely is a pure shooter, though. That's 100%.
I tell y'all, man, he's the best shooter in the GM5.
Yeah, he can do it in too many different ways. You can't really like fall asleep on him if you're a defender. I mean, you can't do that with Luke either.
Yeah, I mean, in all reality, I think Luke will still hold the title for now.
Yeah.
Christian has to prove himself. And you know, he could easily have he could have a shooting slump, go a couple games without shooting well. But Christian is more of a all-around scorer than Luke is, and
Yeah,
that could be Luke's role.
I
Maybe
think
not
Luke's
his
a better
skill,
defender as well.
right? So I'm not gonna say it's his skill. He could have the skill to score in other ways, but I don't think that's the role that OTB wants him to play. I think they want him to just throw it up every time he can touch it, you know. So I'd say from that aspect, I think Christian is the more capable scorer. I'd agree Luke Doyle is the more capable defender. Now, I don't think Luke Doyle by any means is some elite defender, but I think he
Well-
plays defense at a rate where
Yeah.
it helps.
Yeah,
Whereas
Christian-
Christian needs to improve.
Yeah. Christian's also like what, 6 foot? Luke's a solid 6'3". He's a real 6'3" at that.
6'1".
6'1". What, Christian or Luke?
Christian. Luke's at least 6'4".
Yeah, so I mean, with that height difference, I think sometimes it helps a little bit on defense when it comes to wingspan and stuff like that. But yeah, but that's just a player makeup and stuff like that, just body builds.
One thing wrong team. Oops.
No, it's just a little technical difficulty. He got it right. But we got Pringle on Douglas. Let's see how Pringle fares against this. I like Pringle on him. I think Pringle's a capable defender.
That was
So
good defense right there.
it was.
Beat him to his spot very well. That was good.
My coach always said, hit the hip. Hit the hip. That's what my coach always told me. I like how their big man's able to dribble the way he is right now as well. And Jonathan's a willing passer as well.
That was a good cut to the basket. Definitely needs to convert that one.
Yeah.
But one thing I will say, and I didn't finish my sentence earlier, is the Lions look like they have the ability to be better. I definitely do think they have some pieces that they need to continue to find and work on. But I think this Lions group is looking better than they have typically in the past. You know, in the past, they'd probably be already down by 25.
In the past, he's been in last week.
Now, last week, they would have been down by 50 already.
Regardless, though, when we talk about them, we don't talk about them in a bad lighting. I mean, me personally, I warned them. This is not the same as what you guys are used to.
That's a foul.
That's a big foul, no call right there. Ooh,
Oh, good
Pringle with
defense.
great defense, man.
Good defense.
Pringle with great defense.
I missed my clip opportunity, but I don't think he blocked it, though.
Hey, good defense, Pringle. Good defense, Pringle.
That was a foul, though. I will say that.
On Pringle?
Yeah, for sure.
I think so, too.
That was a lot of body.
I think the refs certainly ain't making a lot of calls this game. They're letting them play a little bit, which is pretty good. I think it's good for the league like this with a running clock. I think
That's also a foul.
minimal foul sometimes is okay.
He wasn't set. I'll be surprised if he makes that.
Man, Nas is breaking it down right now.
Oh, he had it 1 foot all the way up front.
He
That
did.
was not set at all.
Yeah, when you're a shooter, you know you're supposed to have both them feet set when you're a shooter like myself.
Yeah, he rushed
You know?
that shot. Okay. That's a little
Got
shameless plug there.
Yeah, I got a bronze
That's
litmus
foul.
list.
What is happening today? What is happening?
Nas is not here for the what word I would
What
say?
is happening
The
today?
non-fundamentals as being displayed right now.
He got bumped though, so I think that's probably why they let it go. He did get bumped. And the bump probably was why he dropped.
Ooh, good move by Alton. He's a bucket getter, man. West Crowd legend right there. I gotta call him that. I don't know why he did that. I don't know. Oh, yeah,
And
this,
man was thinking about shooting, then he thought about passing, and then next thing you know, he lost the ball.
man. It's a good pass. Oh man, that's a bad.
Playing the game like you're desperate when the game is so close.
It's only 5 baskets, man.
Like it's not good basketball. You can't play
No.
desperate in the second quarter. You know what I mean?
Can't.
Because desperation shots, desperation passes. Ooh, nice fake.
And on top of that, like
That
you're
was
gonna get tired.
terrible.
The amount of energy you're exerting by playing that fast all the time, you're gonna be tired. But Pringle is definitely navigating this ship right now. I think they added points to home. I guess they scored. Did he score that? They had 30.
Yeah, they scored.
Okay.
That was Alton, I think, the last person that scored.
Yeah, they must have just. I mean, okay. Yeah,
I also added a late too.
a lot of turnovers by the Lions. I think. Oh yeah, J-Ball going in for Pringle. Pringle's not having it. That was good defense by Pringle. But I want to shout him out there. Um, one thing I do see with the Lions though, that just to be positive about them, they are looking a lot better on offense than they have other weeks, and defensively, which is a good. I don't know about the offensive part. Let me take that back. But defensively, they look very well. They look sound.
Yeah, I thought that should be Park Legends the ball as well. I do think new guy did follow through with his hands. But the referees see it differently. They gave it to the Lions, 32-22 with 2 minutes left here in the second quarter.
That's a good basket.
Jonathan Henry's had a good game so far. He's
He
had a
has.
solid, from my count, at least 8 points, but he may have scored other points that I missed.
He's a shooter, man. He spaces the floor out for them, and got a bunch of people who like to get to the hole. You got Pringle. You got the Stacko. What's his name? Stucco or Stockout? I don't want to.
Stacko.
Stacko. And then the new guy seems like he likes to get to the hole as well, which we're going to figure out his name pretty soon. Oh, man. You just got to keep playing in these leagues. You got to just be just as physical. That was a good pass.
I wasn't a huge fan. I think there was too much traffic. I think they needed to kick it out.
Oh, good D. Good defense. Great defense.
Good defense by Steve Stacko there.
This is a high motor. Really high motor.
Sounds like a scouting report that was given before the game started.
Great scouting report.
What is he calling? Wait, what? What?
An offensive foul?
Wait, well, moving screen? That's what he said? I didn't see the screen, so I can't complain. If the referee saw it, I'll believe it. Shout out to the referees, though. One thing I will say is whenever I've been confused about a call and we call them over here to explain it to us, they always have a very good explanation. And typically, I'm not very convinced on referees' explanations. So they've done a very good job of helping me understand why certain calls were made a certain way.
Ooh, he was trying to violate. He was trying to violate that man.
Yeah, listen, Pringle can get up, but that
He was trying to violate.
I don't know about that type of get up. I've never seen him have that type of penalty.
I would have left. I would have left. I would have probably got fired from Atlanta, but I would have left. Because Lord have mercy. That's a good shot right there.
All right, we have Park
they look
Legends
different.
up by 8, ladies and gentlemen, 35-27. We got Pluto talking over here on the sideline on the mic while Nas is trying to finish up. So I'm going to give him a chance. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share. Park Legends 35, Lions 27. We'll be right back after the short break. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, whenever Nas does his stats, he tends to forget that he has to update the quarters. So it's been showing first quarter this entire time, but we are on track now. It is actually the third quarter. I'm sure you guys knew that the first quarter did not last that long. At least I hope you did. If you did not, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you, man. You gotta work on your critical thinking.
Critical thinking is crazy at the age of whatever they're watching this at. Anybody over 23 critical thinking about quarters and then basketball, we got to talk about it. But let's get back to it, man. I would say this right now. Your takes on Christian, I mean, I wish you would have made that shot. It would have made this better. But your takes on Christian have been pretty accurate. Your takes on most of the Serpent players, they're showing out this season. I meant to show you a lot of love. And Nas doesn't get this recognition. At least I don't know if he does. Nas is a really good eye for talent. And he rarely misses on if he knows someone's good or not within at least the first 10 minutes of watching them play.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm gonna talk my shit. I don't believe I've ever missed.
Yeah,
I genuinely believe that.
I gotta give you that. You have really good eye, bro.
I genuinely believe that. Once the Serpents started getting like active for real, actually, you know what? I'll take that back. No, the beginning of our tenure, before we played official games,
Yeah.
you know, I was still learning my way around the community. So yeah, I missed multiple times
Yeah.
during that period. But once we started playing games,
The
from
Nas
that
I
point
know,
on,
the Serpent CEO, like the guy on my phone, that guy didn't miss when I met him.
all the talent I accepted on my team all were good. Now, did they all work out? No.
Nope.
But that was always different reasons. There were
Yeah.
different reasons here and there why players just would not last long enough. And, you know, some of them were basketball related, some of them were not basketball related.
Yeah.
But
But
you
the
know,
Serpent tree
talent-wise-
is crazy. The Serpent tree. That's awesome. The Serpent tree in the GM5 is absolutely crazy. Nas needs 10% starting next week. But regardless, I like we can shout out people like Tommy, people like Berto, who just got signed to the Dominican Republic, people that are who had a name already. Let's not take that away from them. But Nas low key solidified them with media stardom, getting them good on media, getting them highlight tapes. Nas is really a people's player, and I just wanted to shout him out for that. He don't get the shout outs that he thinks he should at times, and I just wanted to throw some light on him. You know what I'm saying? Real quick on that, man, because, man, Christian's really working out for Park Legends. Tommy's working out for MWO. You got Kel's, stat-wise, is working out for the Dream Chasers. He's a big pivotal cornerstone for their team, you would say.
I wouldn't claim Tommy, though.
I don't think anybody does, for real.
I mean, he finished the season with the Storm, so like that. Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
We'll be back after a short break. Subscribe, like, comment, and share.
Oh, I already know it, brother.
We are
like the
back,
shoes.
ladies and gentlemen, 39-28. We have 7 minutes and 42 seconds left here in the third quarter. The Lions down by 11. Park Legends trying to go into week 5, 3-1. Missing a lot of personnel here. Park Legends are. Nick Waller is not here. Jay Bird is not here.
They're still holding it down, holding the fort down, and this is, I think most coaches, I would say like TP, this is a good time to see what their other players can do in certain situations, in certain manners. This is a good time to see what the young guy can do. This is a good time to see how Dom can do with a makeshift offense. Maybe get him jump started with other players not being here, him getting more shots up. So they got to take advantage of this moment. Obviously, most importantly, win. But they definitely got to be able to just work together. Oh. GUK? You said GUK? I just want to shout out Big Drew's Kitchen. I'm having a hot dog with some French fries. He's got some pretty favorable prices out there. He's also got a combo deal out there. He's also got some sweets. He's got some chips. He's got some drinks. You guys go out there and get something. He's he's going to be moving forward with the GM5, I'm thinking. I think that's still up for debate. But, yeah, if you guys are hungry or if you guys don't want to come to the game because you're worried about what they have to eat there, trust me, the food is amazing. So good move by Elliott. Hey, that was a good move. Good move by Elliott. Nice little in and out.
The GM5 champ, ladies and gentlemen, for former member of OTB 2024.
He's one half of the Handbag Twins, Elliott and Ashley. If you were tapped in last year, you know that reference.
That's something that you're always going to get out of Steve Stacko, and that's effort. Effort plays over and over again.
High motors aren't easy to find, man. And if you're born with one, who just a willingness to like never give up, it's a big shape in how you play basketball. Good steal from the young man. Oh yeah, great pass by Alton. Great shot, young man. He's a high schooler, by the way. White timeout.
I was told this was a men's league. I'm going to call the officials. We'll be right back after I call the cops, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe, like, and comment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back 46-33. Lions, unfortunately, down Park Legends, keeping a comfortable lead here. 5 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, we haven't had any nail biters today. Everything's been kind of a BTA type of day this week. I want some fun though. I need some action. I need it to liven up in here.
The Lions have what it takes to pull away this win, man. They gotta figure out.
Oh my
Good
God.
defense. Oh my
My
goodness.
goodness, Pringle.
That is a clip, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully I got that in time. I gotta keep my finger next to the clip button.
And a layup? Okay. All right. Listen, this has been the closest the Lions have been to any team all year. Can we have a Lions comeback?
Now, unfortunately, it is a dismantled version of Park Legends. Oh, you said those are highlights?
Listen,
4 minutes left.
We love J-Ball.
48-40.
it's a J-Ball community right here, man. If you know J-Ball, you know his dad, man. We love J-Ball out here, man. We're never going to stop him. You know what? We're making a J-Ball mixtape. Well, Nas is.
Like I mentioned earlier, this best shooter race is going to be game by game, week by week, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, Christian is now losing the race. Not exactly knocking down his shots like I would like. So, Luke Doyle, you are safe for another week. You are still the best shooter in the GM5.
For another week, huh? Chronicles of the Shooters, man. I like that pass by Christian, man. Just a little off.
Man, got his boy subbed out. It wasn't even his fault. I can't believe it. Be your own people, bro. It be your own teammates. They be fucking up your vibe out there, and the next thing you know,
Don't let the ball hit your hand either, and it's a bad pass. Oh man, it's your fault all the way. What does the coach say when it hits your ball, Nas? When the hand hits the ball, what does the coach say?
I'm not sure what you even say. What do you mean?
When the ball hits your hand and you don't make the catch, what does your coach say to you?
Oh, I have no clue, man. I am from Puerto Rico. They say some Spanish shit that cuts me out.
Wait, you man, we're
call
about
me-
to go into the life of Nas.
They call me all types of.
What was your primary position in high school?
I like the 4 and the 5, unfortunately,
Okay.
because I was tall. You know, Puerto Ricans aren't that tall.
Man, what's your beef with my people, bro? With our people?
Well, I was raised there. There are more my people than yours. I was raised there.
Yeah, I only lived there till I was 6, so you got it.
I grew up.
Yeah.
I'm Puerto Rican.
You grew up with no AC, man. Shit's
I
crazy.
mean, I had AC.
Oh yeah, you definitely weren't well off.
No, those were one of the investments my family was willing to make. We were not well off. I've been saying this for 4 weeks straight. I am dead broke.
We're gonna change that, okay?
GM5 needs to change that. I need some tips.
Man, tips is crazy. Oh, those Devin Booker's on Dom. I like those. Those are pretty smooth. As he hits a Devin Booker-esque shot right there. Ooh, good pass. Listen,
One of my favorite. Oh, go ahead. Finish that.
yeah, the Lions coming back is not crazy. The Lions winning today is not crazy, you guys.
Listen, one thing I'll always be willing to put my money on is Park Legends fucking it up.
I'm so happy TP was on the other side of the bench when you said that.
But since you mentioned Devin Booker, I just wanted to say one of my favorite basketball clips of all time is they're doing like scrimmages or something at some sort of camp or something.
And he gets double teamed. Go ahead, I'll let you finish though.
No, I got different one.
Different one. Okay.
He's being guarded by somebody. I think it's like scrimmages at a camp or something. This is during the Chris Paul days at Phoenix. You can hear on the mic or on the sound, you can hear Chris Paul at a distance saying, we'll take a two. Oh, nice block. Oh, my God.
God. Ah, man. The young guy for Park Legends has been coming in the clutch today. He's hit 2 threes, and they've been crucial ones. Man, Park Legends, if they can pull up some type. Oh, good take. All right, let's go, Steve.
But yeah, I was saying, you can hear Chris Paul in the distance saying, we'll take 2 if you have to, because it was a kid guarding him, right? So you're expecting, the kid to get washed by Devin Booker. He said, we'll take 2 if you have to, like make him drive, basically. He steps back and hits a 3. He said, oh, snap. Nice shot by Jariel.
Great shot,
Nice
great
shot by
shot. Wait to
Jariel.
go in the fourth quarter with it.
Burger.
I guess we'll finish my Devin Booker thought later. Yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. 58-50. We're going into the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, 58-50. Park Legends is up by 8 points. Lions Perception trying to make a comeback here in the fourth quarter. We got Don Douglas being guarded by Steve Stackel, the newest addition to the Lions. Jarrell, I apologize, I did it already. Jarrell, who arrived late here, is playing for the Lions. Lions unable to secure that rebound. It ends up back in Park Legends' possession. Park Legends' new jerseys for this season are really nice. They also have a new logo as well. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, the classic Dom foul for the 3. Listen, like I said last week, if his shot not falling, I can tell you who is falling. That's Dom, his damn self. It's always going to fall. That shot may not always fall, but Dom, he'll find a way to fall.
Tighten up, Dom.
Our score is 60 to 50, ladies and gentlemen. Lions possession is currently with the ball. 8 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Apologize for the sniffling, getting over my
boy just got a little
sickness from the week.
allergy. And we back here. It's the fourth quarter. Lions down by 10. Elliott is also another piece that I wanted him to get geared up. He's better than
Oh, that was
what
a
people
nice little
think.
scoop there.
Yeah. He's actually a pretty good offensive player. It's hard to kind of get yourself going with a team like this, But he can definitely be a spark plug for them off the bench for them. If he's not starting for them, obviously. But he can definitely be a spark plug for them with Sorry. He's definitely underrated. You just got to peep his game, man. Right on point. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Right on cue.
I don't call shit that I don't see, man. Never will I ever be called Ray Charles. Man, tough take by Pringle.
That's a little dribble move by Dom.
Great dribble move. Oh, man. Jump ball. Johnson was about to snatch that.
Well, I have the score at 50. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. The score is actually 65 to 55. 6 minutes and 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Elliott's in the building, I'm telling you. Oh, man, good move. Good leg.
Good take by
And that's a
Christian Sorry.
left-handed layup, too. Great leg with the offhand. I think Christian Sorry heard you talk about his defense because he's been playing some pretty decent defense today.
Well,
He said, well.
I don't know if the Lions got anybody we got to worry about when it comes to guarding. All right, we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. We got a timeout on the floor. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit late, but luckily nothing has happened this possession.
6 minutes left in
First
the
shot attempted here, and that's a made shot by Steve Stacko, a new Lion around the block.
Or in the Pride, right? Would it be a Lion Pride?
I think I had the score wrong, or I pressed the wrong button. I don't know what happened, but the score is
It's all
67 to
good.
57.
Alton's also had a pretty decent game today. It was a miss by him right there, but he's also had a pretty good defensive game.
Well, I disagree.
Travel. I think that's a blocking foul.
I think he put the ball on the floor. I didn't think he traveled at all. I didn't think it was a blocking foul, though. He was just there.
Gotcha. Damn. Pringle has been on them boards, man.
They got to get some stops. That's really the big key for right now. I think offensively they've shown better glimpses. I think they're still a bit undersized for some of the better teams in the GM5, unfortunately, but they've shown glimpses offensively. It's time to really lock in on defense if they want to try and get their first win of the season. I mean,
And they can do that right now. We never thought they would be in this position right here. So the fact that they're even here is good. If they can play sound, fundamental basketball, make some stops, like you said, we have a ball game here. We have a really good ball game.
good post defense there by Josias.
Oh, yo, Dom.
Douglas with the
Dom.
dunk.
Who does he think he is? I didn't know he could do that. Yes, sir.
Dom is a vet. That man about 47 years old. I didn't know he could still get up like that.
Hey, Dom, okay. Got to show out for the show out one time. Oh, that might. Ooh, good pass. Another great cross court pass. Elliott, like I said, has been. Ooh. Oh, great take.
Disagree. Yeah, two open teammates in the perimeter.
I really thought he was going to give him that baseline to Pringle, but I guess he didn't get there on time.
Should have kicked it out.
He should have passed it up to the forward, man. I agree with you on that one. Oh. Man.
I think the Lions have the ability to make a lot of great changes because Pringle and Josias will both be gone, and they're six-set players, which means you can get top quality talent to replace those spots.
I think
and if
Tyler.
And if you do that, that's going to be big time.
Yeah. And I think there's a couple players that you guys mentioned out there yesterday. I won't say any real names, even though I dropped the name already. A couple players that would be interested in that. And I think that would do really good in this league. And I like more talent in leagues. I like over saturation of talent. I think that's really good for a league.
There we go again. Don Douglas fouled from the three-point line. I think that's his signature move. Getting fouled. That's his signature move. We got the Harden step back, the Kareem skyhook, the "la fuck you" three, and now the Dom.
What would we
fouls.
call that? What would we call that? The Dom trap? Trap card. I'm going to call that the trap card. Because that's what it is. You jump, you're trapped. You're going to foul that man. You got to be fundamentally sound with someone like Dom. Like you said, he's been around the block for a while now.
Yeah, man. He's been hooping since 1979.
I hope Dom really isn't that old.
No, he's not. I mean, actually, I don't actually know.
He's like our age, right? He's around our age, or ages that we won't reveal.
I'd have to say he's older than me. I'm pretty sure.
Jesus Christ.
I knew it. See?
Oh. And then he proceeds to flick us off.
almost had something there. 75-59. We got 2 minutes left here.
Yo, if you were ever to be Cartman from South Park,
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, 75 to 59. It is getting close to under 2 minute mark. If Park Legends goes into this 2 minute mark, with all they need is 4 more points. That is a mercy rule, ladies and gentlemen. When did they get fouled? I thought it was a timeout. Well, I guess it was a timeout.
Yeah, I don't remember this foul right here.
Makes it 6. All right, so 6. Yeah, 5. All they need is 5 points, ladies and gentlemen. If they score 5 points here,
That's 3. My man is summoning a mercy day.
I don't think the referees would call it though because of the fact that it just became a 20-point lead.
I've got a new proposition for us guys. I think we should definitely make a BTA belt out of the team who gets the most mercy rules this year and call it the Hoop Talk
that's
BTA
crazy.
belt. I think that'd be pretty dope. Get like a fake World Wrestling belt, makeshift it, maybe get our girls to kind of make it into a Hoop Talk belt. I think that'd be pretty dope.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, they called it.
That's unfortunate. You know, this I gotta say though, this is not a reflection of the Lions' game today.
At all.
But like, at the same time, it is because they shouldn't have let it happen. You know what I mean? Like, it's unfortunate though. I mean, the game is 81 to 60. You know, game called at 1 minute 27 seconds left to go. Park Legends takes home the win, ladies and gentlemen. That makes the Lions start the season off 0-4, unfortunately for them. But they made some good changes. I'm excited to see what the Lions have to offer in the future.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes from this point on. We're going to go ahead and get ready for the last game of the afternoon.
Who knows? I might mess with this team.
We appreciate y'all for tapping in. Hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. We'll be right back
Yes, sir.
for Game 4.